Welcome to the Arras, Kevin Kyle here. Some great guests coming up, some great content. Obviously, since we started the show, we're looking to try and break into the professional game, and we've got Gary Anderson coming up to keep this channel going strong. We're doing a few more likes and a few more subscribers. So if you like and subscribe below, that would be amazing, and we'll get even bigger names. Well, I don't really get much bigger than Gary Anderson, but we'll certainly try. Thank you. Welcome to the Arras, and what a venue we've got today. Alloa Town Hall, outstanding. Unbelievable content coming up. We've got the match via Gary Anderson as well. As you can see, I'm shaking. I've just met Big John Henderson there, another Scottish icon of the darts, getting a wee gig sorted out with him. So a good chat with him has made me relax. He says that if I could take a leg off of Gary, then I'm doing well. Apparently Gary had 118 average last night. So we've got loads of stuff coming up. Stay tuned, like and subscribe below. This should be good. Here we are with Nathan Aspinall. What a coup. Nathan Aspinall, how's the preparation going for the Worlds?
Yeah, it's going really well, mate. I've obviously been in Scotland now for 3 days, got another show tomorrow. But I've been doing exhibitions this year. You know, you're playing the best players night in, night out. You know, instead of playing in my man cave on my own, bored out my head, it's playing exhibitions, big crowds, and I love working in Scotland, you know what I mean? It's amazing, and yeah, it's going really well. I think I'm going to have a decent run this year.
So how do you think the form leading up to the Worlds not being quite where you probably want it to be? Would that be fair?
Can I swear on this or not?
You can swear.
It's been shit. It's been a shite year.
But that happens in sport.
It does, yeah.
It's a difference between like a footballer having a great season scoring 30 goals and the next season he doesn't score any. And everyone's like, well, what happened to this guy? And all of a sudden they get labelled.
Look at Rashford.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's at the other season.
But yeah, the thing is, like, obviously I've had my injury after the Premier League and the match play. So I missed 3 months, and it took me a long time to get back into it, you know, as you know yourself.
What do you feel with that, taking time to get back into? Do you think it's more consistency again, or is it a mindset thing?
Mindset, yeah.
Mindset and what, believing that you're okay?
You just, that's it, having that belief that you can win, because you've not played for so long. You've obviously not played any games, so you've not won, you've not had that winning feeling. And like I say, I'm not sure you've had injuries in the past, but you know yourself, you missed a bit of time. It takes mentally.
It does, mentally, yeah.
And physically as well, you know, obviously it's not...
You're looking in great shape.
I've been doing a lot of running, yeah. I've been trying to
I would love to say the same about myself.
Hey, you don't look too bad. But no, it took me a while to get back into it, but I think now I've done a lot of exhibitions over the last month. I think I'm finally going to get back to my best, and you know, I think I'm going to have a good Worlds. If I don't, I know next year is going to be big.
That's really positive. So on the Worlds, it is the big marquee event that everybody looks forward to. I love sitting at home, wee glass of this, a wee glass of that, watching the boys.
I normally sit at home, I'm normally out.
Well, don't get out too early this year. Is it just a case of game at a time?
Aye. I think for me, it's winning that first game.
Aye.
Go home, enjoy Christmas with the family. I'm playing quite early this year. I'm playing on the 18th, so I'll win my game.
And then will that be you then to after Christmas?
Till after Christmas, yeah.
That's actually quite good then, huh?
Yeah, so the last 3 years I played on the 23rd. So I'm literally back home, Christmas Day with the kids, and then back Boxing Day. So it's nice to spend a bit of time at home with my girls. But I've got a tough draw, I've got Cammy.
The day I've got an opportunity to play Gary Anderson, who for me is like a hero in Scottish darts, 2 times world champion, tells me he doesn't practice.
He's full of shit.
I know, you get any advice from me? Obviously, I'm just a novice stroke amateur that can hit the odd 100, 120 here.
Any advice?
How do you combat nerves as a darts player? Or can you not combat? Because I've noticed when I've watched you in times where the crowd maybe get a bit the other way, and then I see you sometimes getting frustrated. I'm the same, because you know how good you can be, and it's like you're letting something else, a third party influence, dictate how you perform on the stage.
I think in darts, because I say it all the time, darts you're on your own. Yeah. Football, you've got another 10 guys. If you're playing and you're getting a load of shit off the away end, there's another 10 guys that can help you get through that.
That's what I always say the same.
I'm on my own, right? And it is hard, but again, that's where the mental strength comes into it.
And it's a confidence thing with darts, isn't it?
It is.
Cammy called it the purple patch. If you can bring the purple patch to the game, then anything's possible.
I think going back to your early question, any tips to probably beat Gavi is...
Use 6 darts?
Probably 9. And you know what? The guy is playing awesome at the moment. You know, Gavi's growing up, he was my idol.
He was
my hero growing up, and it's so nice to see him playing so fluent again. For me, probably the second, third best player in the world at the moment. He played. His
averages have been a joker.
We played last night, right? He threw 6 darts. He walked on stage. He averaged 118. Right? I don't think I've ever done that in my life. I've not even done that in my kitchen. Right? And I'm like, what the hell? He is fantastic. But so yeah, all I'm going to say, mate, is best of luck.
Nathan, thanks very much.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Appreciate that, man.
It's the ass. It's Nathan Aspinall.
Got Joe Cullen. Joe, you've just won, beat Gary Anderson. I've got a game against Gary later on. Any tips for me?
If he plays like that, you've got half a chance. But I think once he warms up, I think he might be in trouble. But no, it's crowd here. It's unbelievable. It's the second time we play. It's absolute brilliant. Yeah,
you enjoy Scotland?
Yeah, I love Scotland. Honestly, the fans are like, they get into it, but like without being
disrespectful.
Well, I'm going to say without being arseholes. You know what I mean? They don't sort of give you any grief. It's all good banter. I love it.
So you've got the Worlds coming up in December. Maybe not been the most positive year for you in terms of your results and things like that, but that can all change at the Worlds.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I've saved the best to last. I'm hoping for a good run there because that's where it all matters really. If you can have a good run there, you can get the Premier League. But would
that be a goal again to get back to the Premier League?
Yeah, the Premier. I love the Premier League. It's a lot of time away, but the money's good and you enjoy it. If you get the Premier League, you feel sort of part of the elite a little bit.
No, that's good. Obviously, looking at some of the kids there, I've just played a young Scottish guy there, 10 years old.
Yeah, he played my son the other week.
Oh, did he? Has your son played darts?
Yeah, he played.
I've got my son into it, and it's a great thing. Darts doesn't have the publicity that it used to. Darts now has the publicity that it never had.
No, yeah, definitely.
And it's great for the game, and that's why we set up a little. I used to be a footballer. Yeah. We've been going around clubs playing against players. They think they're good, but they're terrible. Yeah. They should just stick to football. Yeah. So now we've got into the PDC, and we're starting to meet players, and it's a total eye opener. But we want to show the other side to the players, that normal side.
I think that's why a lot of people come to the exhibitions like this, because you see. It's different on stage, you don't get much interaction and stuff, but at these it's good fun, the result doesn't matter at the end of the day, but obviously we want to win, but it's not the end of the world if you don't.
For any kid that's here today, I've seen the young boys here, he's 10, there's another boy's 12, my own boy's 13, to come here and actually get close to the likes of yourself, Nathan Aspinall, Gary Anderson here, Big John Henderson. Yeah. These are iconic darts players that you would never get that close to, so these exhibitions are great. These are what encourage kids to bring out the darts, and I think the future of darts is looking very, very bright.
Yeah, it's obviously you'll know Luke Little. He's the one who sort of.
Have you played Luke?
Yeah, I played him in a final.
Is he a joke? Does he make you feel intimidated?
No, it's not even that. I played him in a final this year, so I was backstage. I'd won my semi-final, and I was waiting. I think he was playing Ross Smith, so I was behind, and I'm thinking, right, get into him early. Do this, do that. He sat watching YouTube on his phone, eating drumstick squashes, and then goes and absolute hammers with 8-4. I'm like, that's not fair, is it? That's not fair.
It's no fair, but Joe, thanks very much for taking 5 minutes, mate. Superb.
Nice
Joe Cullen, cheers. Right, here we are with the big man, Derek. How you getting on?
Good. We won the first game, so...
What was your score?
3-0.
Easy?
Yeah, it was easy.
I've obviously just lent the big man my darts. He's hit a 180, he hit another 140 there, so I don't know if I'm going to get them back. What do you think? Do you like them?
I like him, yeah. I like Cammy as well.
Oh, you like Cammy?
I only can't understand him.
Oh, you can't understand him? Can you understand me?
Yeah, I do understand you, but Cammy is going so quick and I don't hear anything.
So, I used to be a footballer, right? And I took up darts as a hobby. And I got all right at it, right? So this is why we're here today. Got an opportunity to play against Gary Anderson. Hopefully maybe get a game against yourself. Any tips or advice for me today?
Straight through.
Straight through. Cammy said the same thing, so when he throw, make sure we follow through. Is that key to darts?
Yeah, definitely.
You've got the Worlds coming up. What's the hopes and aspirations for the Worlds?
I'm trying to make at least quarter-final, but we'll see what we'll go. Because I've got a tough draw.
Yeah, I've got a tough draw.
So to make the quarter-final won't be easy, but that's my first goal to to reach.
Well, Dirk, we actually appreciate you coming on the show, mate, and we wish you all the best and we'll be rooting for you. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Scotland's number one guy, probably the world's number one guy, Gary Anderson. Gary, how you feeling?
Good, yeah.
You're looking good.
We're still breathing, that's a good thing. That's always a good thing.
I was just admiring how fit you're coming. You said you're coming to the ripe old age of 54. Yeah. You're looking good for 54, eh?
I'm doing all right.
You're doing very well. Right. So we're here in Alloa Town Hall for an exhibition.
Yeah.
Everything I've been watching recently with yourself and interviews and whatever it is you're doing media-wise, you look mega relaxed, right? But they tell me you're not playing well today. Is that a good sign for me?
Could be. You can always switch, you know.
That's what I'm worried about.
I always look relaxed, but trust me, I'm not. Like I say, I'm at that age now, I've got to take it a bit easy. Can't get myself too excited.
There's a huge rumour going around last night you had 118 average. Is there any truth in that?
It was at 151 at one stage.
What?
Yeah.
151?
Yeah.
Wow. So for anybody that doesn't really understand that, that's the averaging of 50.3 per dart. That's so every time he throws a dart, he's averaging 50 points. That's wild. What is your what has been your record? Like average over a course, or will it just be a practice? Something have you ever taken note?
No. When you practice, when we practice away, you know, you just throw out the high scores and then work on your checkouts.
Aye.
You know, and that's the kind of thing. But averages, you can get some silly ones. You know, I think on the floor this year, it's 120 odds. I think I hit.
I know. I've noticed that. I think you've had over. I think it's either 5 or 8, 100 and
10 pluses.
10 plus averages, you're the top guy for that.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
They've been going good. I don't know why. You know, I've not changed anything.
But you've been doing this for hundreds of years, right?
Yeah.
Even though you're only 54.
Back in black and white days.
Aye. So you've been doing this for loads of years. Do you feel that every point in your career there comes a cycle where you do hit that purple patch?
I think now I've kind of gave up the ghost. You know, I'm not expecting to do anything.
So do you think less expectation makes you feel a bit more comfortable with where you are?
You're just a bit relaxed, aren't
you? A bit more relaxed. And what happens when you're relaxed?
Yeah, I'm not expected to beat your Luke Littlers or your boys like that. Which, you know, I'm running them close, so I'm still no bad for an old boy.
I always call you the Rory McIlroy of golf. Every time he turns up for the Masters, I just pray and hope that he wins. It's like you every year at the Worlds. Every time you turn up at the Worlds, I'm like, Gary, you've got the game. Can you just get over the line? I think this year there's going to be I think you're going to get the hat trick. I think you're going to get the third one.
It would be nice.
It would be lovely, yeah.
Like, you ask anyone, that's the first game. That's the most important. Aye. Just getting over that
first
game.
Talking that to Nathan. Game. Nathan says, get through the first one, get past Christmas, and then let's go.
Up to when you play your first game, it's nightmare, panic, you're practicing, you're going, oh no. You know, you get up there and it all kind of shuts down, but getting past that first game, you know, listen, at the end of the day, if I wasn't to, I'm not going to lose sleep over it, you know, but I'll be back the next year and try again. But just get past that first game and then that gives you a wee taste for that stage.
Back in the day, Jockie Wilson, Eric Brett were here the day for the Jockie Wilson Memorial Eric Bristol days. There was always only maybe 4 or 5 big names that always stood out every other week. Whereas now in the modern day, with the PDC and all these, I played a kid up there, 10 years old.
Yeah, and they're good, aren't they?
And he's unbelievable, right? Like he's ridiculously unbelievable. Yeah. I beat him, right? And I'm glad I beat him because in 20 years' time when he's winning world champions, I'll be like, I beat that kid when he was 10.
You've got to put him in the place. You can't let them win.
So my point is that with all these kids, darts is growing at a phenomenal rate, and it can only be a good thing.
It is. I mean, we've had a lot of youngsters playing anyway. I do a few gigs across the island, and you played odd youngster. But since young Luke Little last year, everyone I play now is just a kid. Aye. And I'll tell you what, they're bloody good. Aye. You know, and he's just brought like a completely new generation now into the game. You know, they're everywhere.
He's came at the right time for darts.
Yeah.
I think the Barry Hearn's done unbelievable taking over and doing what he's did with it. But you need something that gets that next generation. He's came along at the right time. Because I'm looking around here the day at Alloa Town Hall, even some of the Premier League stuff and that. Kids everywhere want to be the next Luke Little, the next. I know my kids want to be the next Luke Little.
That's it.
And it's like that's what sport needs. Every sport needs that one person.
And with darts, we've seen it. We've had.
I still want to be Gary Anderson, but
no, you didn't. You know, you had your Eric Bristows, and then came along Phil Taylor.
Yep.
Who dominated for 20 odd years. Van Gerwen, he was the next on the scene.
That's right.
Luke Humphreys.
I know.
Yeah, I think he'll be number one for a good few
No, I
years.
would agree with
The way
that.
he's built up. And now you've got young Luke Littler. You know,
then
and
they've got all
amongst that, you've got other players, Decker,
frightening,
you know,
I know.
young Connor Scott, who I think is going to be tremendous.
Is he,
you know, aye. And little Matt Dennon, you know, he's in our team, our squad. He's played fantastic on that stage United exhibition.
I don't know how these kids do. I'm sitting there, people saying to me, "You nervous today, Kevin, playing Gary Anderson?" I'm not nervous because this is like a dream come true for me to come and play a two-time world champion on the stage in Alaba Town Hall in Scotland. Two Scottish guys fighting it. I mean, it might not be much of a fight, but
Fun.
these kids don't seem to phase anything.
No.
I played football in front of 45, 50,000 people and didn't worry about it.
Yeah.
Because I had 10 other guys when I was playing hokey cokey, they would help me.
Help-
But up there, I'm on my own.
Oh, you're on your toe.
I don't know how you deal with that.
That's one of the hardest things, you know, when you're playing darts, because if it's not going right for you, it's a lonely place.
Aye.
You know, if it is going right, it's the best place in the world. And it's just one of these games. You know, it can be great and it can be a heartbreaker as well.
Gary, love the chat, mate. Thanks very much, and we wish you all the best at the Worlds.
Thank you very much.
The one and only flying Scotsman, Gary Anderson. And his challenger, former Scottish international footballer, Kevin Pye. Former Hearts footballer, former Sunderland footballer, former Rangers footballer, and international footballer for the under-21s and the full Scottish national team, Kevin Pye.
Sorry, that's I've been playing tonight as well. Yeah. Feels longer than the ones in there. Aye. A lot longer. Aye.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be our best of three. Kevin Kyle and the Flying Scotsman, Gary Anderson. One representing Scotland as an under-21 footballer and also as a full international as well. And the other one representing Scotland in the world of darts, where he became world pairs champion. And as an individual, a two times world darts champion, the Flying Scotsman, Gary Anderson. So I'd like to do this properly. We're not going to go to the bullseye, Kevin. We're going to ask you now to throw nearest the bullseye to determine who has the darts.
Oh, good
That was the 25.
Good that.
Gary Anderson for the bullseye. That's the bullseye. Gary with the ball, everybody. Here we go then, Alan. It is our open goal challenge game. Gary against Kevin. Gary to throw first. Game on! 96.
Steady. Come on.
100.
Yeah.
83.
Feels. Oh, superb.
Oh,
39. 43.
Look at that free coming over a bit.
137. 80.
again.
Gary requires 109. 69. 24. Gary requires 40.
Oh, snatchy.
20. 60. Gary requires 20. That is very short on the first leg. Nice down,
Good darts. Right, come on.
Second down, it's Kevin to throw first. Game on. 100.
Good darts.
180.
Oh, fucking rhythm is going there. I lost it.
121.
Oh, okay, that was good.
Forty-two.
42. Gary requires 141.
You want for a nightmare? Can I swear? Yeah, you can swear that.
Shit!
Oh, that was outstanding. Gary, look what you did.
I know, sorry. 68, what?
I walked the beast, didn't I?
No. What have we got left? 62.
90. 41. Gary requires 44. That is a shot.
Brilliant. Loved it. Best I put on it. I know. It was good. Here we are, the aftermath, the bloodbath. Don't know what we're calling it, but I tell you what, right? What an experience Gary, just playing like Gary Anderson can do. Nearly had a 9-darter against me. My problem in that leg was I woke the beast. We started with a ton at 120, then I was going on for the 180, and the dart kind of slipped in my fingers.
You stopped, didn't you? Yeah.
It just slipped, so I didn't have the rhythms. I thought I'd come back, hit a 1-2-1, and I'm thinking, he's went 180, he's on for a 9. Hit the treble 20 for the 7th dart, and I'm thinking, I'm hoping he does this, because this is good content.
So was that.
And then obviously Gary asked me on stage, could he swear into the mic?
Yeah.
And a few nice pleasantries come out, which was good. But no, listen, what an experience. I've got a long way to go in my darts career. I enjoy darts from a social aspect. Yours is more professional, and you look like you're really enjoying it. Thanks for the experience.
Oh no, thanks for giving me a game. It's different, isn't it?
It's different, Gary.
When you walk out in the pitch with all your mates, there's a few there. When you come up here,
That's
even walking through that crowd.
That's what I always talk about with football. You're not playing particular. You have a group of guys that can bring you through the game.
Yeah,
when you're up there on your own, there's nobody to
no,
is there anything ever that you look for an inspiration sometimes if it's not quite going the way you're going?
You've just got to keep throwing and hopefully it changes. You know, you don't try to do anything different.
No.
And hopefully it comes itself, which 9 times out of 10 it does.
The pressure's incredible. I'm playing you there from zero just for a good bit of video, and I'm like, I feel like I'm not getting through the dart, and then once I started finding my range, you found your range far too well, and then
it's like I say, it's a hard stage because the stage is actually at a good angle.
Yeah.
You know, the old days with the bands, they always stuck the drummer at the back, so he was high above and people could see him on the drums, and then the stars.
So for me, moving forward in my wee darts chapter in the show, I've got absolutely nobody to fear now. I've just played Gary Anderson on the stage, so in terms of nerves, it doesn't get any bigger than this. Gary, we wish you all the best at the Worlds, and we hope to see you bring that trophy back to Scotland, which would be amazing.
It'd be nice.
Cheers.
I'll try. We can try.
No, I know you're going to try.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Gary. Cheers.
Thank you.